Sorry about that. So number 2, some CRB, no ARB, some ARC. I already filled in the 2 premises on the 3-circle Venn diagram. And then for the conclusion, we're looking for information that's in the middle there in that football. And there's no X in this football over here, just some shading. So that's not the information we are looking for. So that is invalid. Number 3, 4 is a premise indicator and is a premise indicator. So the first sentence, some A are not B, is actually going to be our conclusion. Particular and universal, let's do the universal first. All B or C. So we shade out all part B, that's not part of C. Some C are not A. So we're looking for an X somewhere in that crescent moon there. But we have two closed off areas. So we're going to do the fence straddling X since we don't know which side it's on. Some A are not B. We're looking for an X over there. So we're looking for an X on the left-hand side crescent moon. Transfer it over here, and we don't have an X in there. So that one's invalid. Number 4. Since is a premise indicator, it follows that is a conclusion indicator. So our second sentence, some A are not C, is going to be our conclusion. Then considering that is another premise indicator. Particular universal, let's do the universal first. No B or C. So we eliminate the crossover between B and C. Some B are A. So since this part is shaded in already, we know that the X has to go over on the left-hand side. And then some A are not C. And so this one, again, we're just looking for all the information that the conclusion is giving us is that there's an X somewhere in that crescent moon shape over there. And we do have an X down here. Again, it doesn't matter if it's over here or down here, as long as it's in that crescent moon, it is valid. Okay, so part C, we have the passages again. Number 1, and is a premise indicator. So the first 2 sentences are going to be premises. Then the third sentence is preceded with thus, which is a conclusion indicator. So that last sentence is our conclusion. Universal particular, let's do the universal first. All M are Y. So we shade out the bottom down here. Some M are O. X right in the middle. All O are Y. Eliminate all of the O circle that's not part of the Y. And we have a little shading, but we don't have all of it that we're looking for. So that one is invalid. And then last one, number 2. Let's see. And is a premise indicator. So the first 2 sentences, again, are going to be the premises. Consequently, is a conclusion indicator. So your last sentence is going to be the conclusion. No friends of Jim are persons averse to mathematics, so no FRP. So let's go ahead. We have all universals, no P or E. Eliminate the crossover between P and E. All F are E. So shade out and eliminate that top part. no F or P. So we're eliminating all crossover between F and P. So we're looking for that whole football, the entire football, to be shaded out. So come over to the 3-circle Venn diagram, and indeed, it's shaded out by two different premises, but that whole area is shaded out. So this one is valid. Again, we can have extra information in the premise or in the 3-circle Venn diagram showing the premises. It's all right to have extra information, but as long as it shows you all of the information that it's asking for in the conclusion, we're good to go. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.